We are back again, giving you people consistency. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? So, please like this. Please love it. Share it. Be committed to it week to week. Help me grow. I want to be large and in charge. You know what I'm saying? Please repost it. Even if you don't, it's no hard feelings. For whatever your reason may be. You look at my stories, you look at Juice stories, you like pictures, but you don't repost it, I won't hold a grudge. I will still allow you to tell people you know me or knew me when my name is in lights, when Juice name is in lights. Alright, so let's support one another, because y'all don't know, this shit take a lot. I mean, a lot of trials and tribulations, but we back again and coming off a great weekend. A great time for us is, going to get some meat from the store. I don't have to say pause. I'm not no young boy. I love women. I love a woman. Yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is bananas. But yeah, that's a great time for us. Like, just going to get some shit, some meats and shit from the store. Some greens. You gotta have the greens, champ. Seasoning them joints up, clean them, season them up, put them on the grill, sitting amongst friends, family, some alcohol, some great cigars, and of course, great sneakers, great cologne. You know what I mean? Beautiful people around us, beautiful women, wives, kids, family. That's a great time for us now, at this age that we are.
Hey, what cologne you got on there?
Jupe.
That's it?
Yeah. Jupe is my go-to. I'm a 90s. I was born in the 80s, but I'm a 90s baby, right? Like, raised. I love it. And Jupe in the 90s was it. That Versace blue jeans, 212, Cool Water.
That's what I got on there.
Jean Paul Gaultier. Those were the. And I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'll put this here too.
Okay. And I'm not even gonna hold you, champ. I don't give a fuck who in the world says that I'm false. It's false what I'm about to say. But that goddamn Cuba that looked like a cigar that you could buy from the bodegas, $5. Nowadays it's equivalent to Axe. But back in the day, that Cuba cologne was hitting. All right, so with that being said, if you didn't know, this is the Mr. Walker's podcast with your host, Mr. Walker, my co-host, Juice. We back at it. So y'all heard about our weekend. There's a lot of shit going on in the world today. New York City is damn near hell on earth right now. Every day, you turn on the news, it's 3, 4, 5 different shootings. 2, 3, 4 people in each shooting, and at least 2 of them dead in each shooting. New York City, I feel bad. I feel bad for the families that lost loved ones. The mayor, because, he got handed some bullshit to him.
De Blasio fucked that shit up.
Oh, he's trying. He's trying his hardest, but he got a lot of work to do. And it's summer. New York City, summer is bananas. It's like, if you're not from New York City and you want the excitement, not even just violence, but just like people being outside, Times Square is popping. In the last few years, we haven't been able to really do it because of COVID, but this shit is back full force. You could take the trains to different boroughs. Motherfuckers is barbecuing on the corners, doing pull-ups. It's everything. New York City right now is everything that you envision it to be. And that's what New York City is right now. Times 10. You would have to, if you're coming here, I would suggest that you get with some good people, some cool people, some people that are respected and that don't do a lot. And you can go and hang out with them in their hometown. And you could just let your hair down, so to speak. Well, you don't gotta be clutching your pearls. But New York City right now is fucking bananas.
This is like the New York City, like the late 80s, early 90s. Or even mid 80s, like when crack first hit and everything was going fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of reminds me of this shit. And like you said, Mayor Adams, Eric Adams, ex-captain with NYPD, he's trying his best, but he got handed some shit from a former mayor that really wasn't doing too much.
You try your best, like he's doing. And but the shit is, New York City is bananas right now.
Like, we ain't been to Delancey Street in how long?
I mean, because the last time I went, when I go to Delancey, I get the leathers that I want, right? So I don't buy just like one. I buy a couple different colors. And the crazy thing is, I haven't even been able to get to the leather that I bought 2 years ago. I only bought one 2 years ago, and I haven't even gotten to it yet to like wear it outside. But Delancey Street is changing as well. They trying to push us out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Delancey Street is not even Delancey Street anymore. It's like 3 leather stores up there now. It's probably 3, maybe 4 leather spots on the strip. And then right off of, cause it's Delancey and it's Orchard. Orchard is the block with all the shit on it.
That's the back, like that's...
No, that's not the back. That's right over the bridge. The first right. Orchard is real. It's,
oh yeah, well, all for Delancey. Yeah.
So it's Delancey, and then Orchard is the block, really. Like, people might mistake that block for Delancey, but it's not Delancey, it's Orchard. But that block is different now. Now it's just bars and pizza shops and shit like that. And it's a few spots that's holding it down from like back in the day, but that shit has definitely changed. New York City as a whole.
So Gyro Man not there no more either? Or the Nathan Hot Dog Man? Sabret dude?
No. He's not there anymore. The Jew man that used to do the hats, he's not there anymore.
He's the nice fedoras and shit. And the regular caps too.
He fit them, he make them to your head. He's not there no more. Shit is changing, bro.
Listen, the last time I went to Harlem was probably like, it was pre-pandemic, but I said, where all these white people come from?
Shit. You go to Harlem.
I'm talking about on Lennox Ave, bro. I'm like, where all these white people come from?
Shit is changing, but yeah, you know, hey, listen, hold it down. But I got a great topic that I wanted to discuss, and it is, when is it okay to have unprotected sex? What time frame in a relationship? What time frame in dating someone should you take the condom off, or do you take the condom off?
In my experience, I guess it depends on the person, because I've dealt with girls where I used condoms at first couple times, and after that it was a wrap.
When you say a couple times, you mean 2? That's a couple.
We're talking semantics right now. That's semantics, bro. Stop. And there was times where I always had to use them.
Always.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you always have to use one? That would scare the shit out of me. For a woman to always, like, for me to have to always, like, use a condom, I would stop talking to you. If the condom could never come off, if there's no expiration date on this condom coming off, it needs to come off eventually. If there's no expiration date, I'm done with you. We have an expiration date. There's no way. If I gotta fuck you forever with a condom, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you.
Not necessarily.
How long were you fucking that girl with the condom?
On and off, like, a couple years.
And you kept the condom on for a couple years? Bro, I would have been broke up with her.
She wasn't like my girlfriend, but we were dealing with each other.
You must really love that chick. Cause there's no way, bro.
I care about every girl I mess with.
Yeah, and that's cool. Alright. But for you to continuously fuck for years with a condom on, damn, I feel bad for you.
It was one time I didn't use a condom.
Not even lambskin?
No, it was one time I didn't use a condom. And that was the one time she ended up getting pregnant. So now I gotta call for money. But
She lied to you. You called that money for her to get shoes.
nah, she showed me the test.
After how many weeks?
It's like 2.5 months.
Ladies, 2.5 months. She showed you the test, like not the sonogram or anything, right? Like no, just a test like that she was pregnant. Okay.
So I was like, alright.
Somebody tried to get me like that.
Oh, nigga, we was at work and she threw it right there. I said, what you doing?
When is it okay to have unprotected sex? I would say, and I'm gonna be realistic. I'm speaking for some real serious guys out there. Unprotected sex. When is it okay? I would say 5-6 months into it. Condom coming off. Now, to be responsible adults, you should go and get tested before the condom comes off. Together, right? And that's what y'all planning to do. But a lot of motherfuckers don't do that. That condom coming off 5-6 months.
It's earlier than that.
Earlier than that. 5-6 days.
But I did go get tested with someone who I was dealing with, and it had Q-tip up the dick. I don't like that shit.
Oh, you got the Q-tip up the dick?
A full test. Full test.
Okay, can I say something? So I heard that the Q-tip up the dick also can mean the medicine that they put on the boil that's inside to burst it so you could piss that shit out.
No, I didn't say I was burnt.
I didn't say that neither.
So what are you talking about?
But it sounded like it.
No, I would have said burnt.
Would you have? So you never got burnt?
No.
Never had them creepy crawlers either?
Yes.
Yeah, them creepy crawlers, huh? Them creepy crawlers is a motherfucker.
Nigga, try to stay in the summertime in jeans. You at work and you you sit there trying to shift and shit like yo.
Motherfucker. And the crazy.
That's how I started shaving. I said, damn, this shit. That's how I started shaving. I said, bitch, yo, I said, I'm coming to your crib to inspect this shit tonight. Yeah. And the crazy thing is she ain't have them. So I'm like, where the fuck I get these shits from?
Worse.
And then I read up on it and it was like, yo, you can get it from toilet. You never know. Like, I'm like, what the kind of shit is this?
My experience growing up, it seemed like all the baddies, all the chicks in the neighborhood that was popping had something.
Stinking pussy.
Nasty cooch. I can't get into detail because, you know, but the crazy thing is that happened to me one time as well. Like as a young boy, I was like 15, 16. Only one time in my life, and I was blown away. I called my older brother. I said, yo, I was working at the time. Like when I say working, I don't mean like a 9 to 5. I meant like
doing that work.
Yeah, I was working. I was in the street. I had just this was like my first year in the street. I'm selling that narcotic up and down the block, right? I didn't feel well one day. I called my older brother. I said, I'm already crying in the phone. Now, mind you, I'm working. I'm in the street with a little pistol, a little crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Selling. Soon my mom's go to her bowling league shit in the summertime. She was bowling the whole year round. I'm outside. One day in the summer, we about to go to basketball camp. I call my brother like, yo, something is on me. Come get it off. My brother like, I'm crying already though. So he thinking because I'm in the street, he like, yo, something wrong with this nigga. So he like, yo, stop crying and tell me what's wrong. I said, something on me. Like, cause I'm a kid. Yo, wait. You think about it, right? Think about it. Like a 15.
You don't know.
Think about it. Like a 15, 16-year-old kid. Like you a baby. You only been on the earth for 15, 16 years. You a baby. The chick I was dealing with was 19. She been in a high school at this point. She been around the world, you know, doing a thing or whatever. One of the baddest little joints that come through the hood, just passing through, and I caught it. My brother said, "Don't you move." And then before he hung up, he said, "Don't you tell mommy." Cause I guess he knew that my mother was gonna fucking kill somebody.
This same nigga, she gonna shoot.
What? Yo, so yeah, it was you know, and I was protecting myself, you know what I'm saying? But certain things, even with a condom, don't even, you know. And my advice before we go into the next little segment of the show, my advice, and I tell my younger cousins this, all my male cousins, and even some of my female cousins if they listen, to jerk your dick. There's nothing wrong with jerking your dick. As a female, there's nothing wrong with playing with yourself. As a female, there's nothing wrong with playing with yourself. Because doing those things, you will avoid making a phone call to a nasty dick or a nasty pussy motherfucker, right? And be jammed up because you desperate, you need to get a nut off, and you dial the wrong number because you know they gonna come in the snowstorm, rainstorm, hurricane, blizzard, they coming.
Shit, I done that too.
Masturbate. I'm telling you, it saves lives. It'll save your life, and it'll keep you from having multiple babies with different people that you don't want to have babies with. Jerk your dick. So,
I'm gonna co-sign what you're saying. Don't take no risks. I took a lot of risks, quite a few risks, and it ain't worth it. I got lucky. I ain't sick. I ain't got shit. Whatever. But don't take risks.
Before the condom coming off, would you condone people to go and get tested together? Even if it's a dating situation, or even if it's a relationship, or...
Like I said, I did that before. So that's when I had to do on Q-tip up my shit. It's not a good feeling. I'm never gonna do that shit again.
That's a pussy dick. You got that Q-tip in your dick because it's pussy.
Oh, wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. I was just getting tested. She was like, "Yo, calling me get tested." Okay.
You woke up in the morning and your dick was stuck to your boxes. That's a Q-tip. They got the medicine on the end.
Turn it off.
Man, nigga, you could clog the hole up with your shit leaking. I got friends. I got a bunch of them.
I know I was clean. I'm telling you about me. I know I was fresh. Okay. So I said, all right. And I still took risks after that. But I'm like, nah, I gotta stop this dumb shit.
If you were burnt by a partner, how would you handle it?
I'd be upset. And that's just saying it mildly.
Okay.
I'd be real upset. If you know me how you know me, I'd be real upset.
So, if I was burnt by a partner.
Yeah, that shit got me from my ear.
I'm telling you. Listen, I ain't playing. You burn me, I'ma burn you. Your brother, your daddy, your mama, the dog. We ain't got no time for it. Imagine being a fucking grown man and having to go to the clinic. Imagine that, bro. You grown as fuck. Like, I think going through those things are childlike, right? Like you go through those things when you're a kid. Like, as an adult,
you shouldn't have to. You should have learned already.
No, not even the guy, but the girl too.
Yeah, it's both ways.
You giving me the puss dick as a grown up, or you got some shit crawling on me as a grown up. You need something to happen to you. I'm sorry. I'm not. There's no excuse. Because as a grown up, you know how to clean yourself. And at that age, you should know when something is biting your ass. Right?
Yeah.
So, listen. God bless you. And God bless the family and the dog and your brother and your mama, your auntie. Everybody connected to you. But unprotected sex is like you definitely taking a chance. You can't, like, nowadays you can't even you can't trust anyone, man. Like, my advice to a young man will be to, again, jerk your dick and, like, be satisfied with one particular joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these women, and for women, some of these guys will tell you anything that you want to hear to get that cat. You seen Trey cried for it. Trey and Boys in the Hood cried for that thing, swinging at the air. He got it though. He was fiend out for that ass too.
That nigga Kane died for it in Menace to Society.
He damn sure did. He died for it. Power you. Listen, God bless you people, and stay safe out there. But even to the Rough Rider condom niggas, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed you wear Rough Rider. It's for little pencil dick niggas, but hey, listen, it protects you. You know what I mean? Even though it feels like wearing a Rough Rider feels like the cop that put Radio Raheem in the chokehold. Don't listen. Front for the girl. Front for the woman. You come out the bodega, have a pack of Magnums in your hand. Even though you might not be able to fit them, do it anyway.
No, but you got Magnum. You got Magnum XL.
I'm coming out the bodega with the XL. My nigga, listen here. Hey, God, mama. Thank you, daddy. But I would tell you to do the sneaky thing. Go in the store and buy a pack of Magnums, even though that you can't fit the Magnums. Make sure the lights is cut off, and then slide the Rough Rider on. If you're a little dick dude, put the Rough Rider on in the dark, but let us see the magnums while the light is on. I'm just trying to help you.
Cock ring.
No, and that's what I was gonna say. I seen a porn where a motherfucker had a cock ring on.
I heard that shit worked too. I never that one.
My nigga, let me tell you something. You use that cock ring so many times, you're gonna have another piece of skin just dangling in between your two legs eventually, because it cuts off the blood. It pushes all the blood there, and then it slows.
So you don't come so quick.
All right, but what you think that's gonna do to you if you continuously using it?
I never used one. I'm just saying. The dude told me, a girl I was dealing with at one time, her cousin's boyfriend's like, yo, you never use a cock ring? I'm like, nah. He said, yo, I'm telling you, bro. You go.
He got a problem with his dick.
I'm like, I can last with alcohol. I'm fine.
Alcohol is a no. I can't do it. I can't do nothing. Like, so you can get me all excited, like, yo, we gonna drink, we gonna have a great time, and I want you to take me home. Sure, they'd be like, I want you to take me home and beat it up or some shit. And when I get there, I'm falling asleep. Like that, I don't know how people have sex drunk, cause I cannot do it, bro.
Well,
Can't do it.
as a teenager I did, but once I got older, once she got to flip that position, I'm like, oh damn. So it's not a good move.
What would you give people that are together dating? When is a great time? What advice would you give them when it comes to taking off the condom?
Communicate. That's between y'all. Y'all deal with that. Cause there's nothing I can say definitive. You're like, oh yeah, do that this month. Nah, communicate. All you gotta do is communicate, and y'all deal with that.
I would say the same thing, and that's great. Communication. But know also as well, like, you can't do that with everyone.
Okay.
Taking that condom off could mean your life.
Okay. Absolutely.
And it's a lot of fucked up people in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So, and some people don't even know that they have things because they don't go to the doctor. And you know, they got a pill that where, like, you can't even detect if a person has HIV, so they can go.
That's on the commercials.
Bruh,
Like,
I just said that.
Yeah.
I was asking you, did you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know. But I think we this was a great one. I hope you guys got something from it. You women got something from it. Having unprotected sex can mean your life. So you got to be careful. You got to trust. It's a lot of trust. It's a lot of communication. And don't be ashamed to, like, ask a person, you know, to go get tested with you because you want to take it to the next level. You don't want to be like this motherfucker and have a condom on for years.
I ain't had a condom on in 3 years.
Cause you ain't fucked in 3 years. I'm talking about the relationship that you was in.
Yeah,
That you put the condom on for 3 years straight, 2 years straight.
so what?
I'm just telling the people that they don't need to be like you. Who the fuck is gonna wait 2-3 years to take the condom off?
It's up to her.
It is, you're right.
You don't think I wanted to take the fucking condom off?
As a man, give me something real that I could feel. So with that being said, this is the Mr. Walker's Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Walker. My co-host, Juice. This motherfucker. And we are out. We rolling, bitches.